Teenage Cancer Trust is Arsenal's charity of the season, and over the course of the campaign the club will be hosting a number of events as they strive to raise as much money as possible for this very worthy cause. We're at a freezing cold Arsenal training ground this afternoon where three players, Manuel Almunia, Gael Clichy and Robin van Persie, are here to help design a Citroën car. Sounds unusual? Let's speak to the artist involved in the project, Gerald Scarfe.
Well, I've come here today to meet some of the players who are going to give me some ideas because we're going to paint this car, the ultimate Arsenal fans car. And the three players are going to suggest ideas for me to draw onto the car. So we're going to have a session for that.
So is this quite an unusual activity for you?
Well, no, I do what I can to help various trusts and so forth. And I have worked with Comic Relief or Sports Relief. I drew Didier Drogba for them and Ricky Hatton, the boxer. So I'm to a certain extent used to dealing with sportsmen from a distance. My son's a great football fan, so I watch a lot of football at home.
So bearing that in mind, what kind of input are you expecting from the Arsenal players today?
Well, I shall see. I don't know exactly what they're going to suggest. This is the interesting thing about it. I mean, I will probably have to bring some ideas out of them. Whatever they want. If they want a seagull or if they want a tin of cocoa or something, I've got to make it work on the car. But I think what we ultimately want is a kind of interesting car for the ultimate Arsenal fan. So
once the ideas are gathered up, how do you put it into practice?
Once the ideas are gathered up today here, I will take them away with me. And I'm actually going on holiday for a couple of weeks on a cruise. So while I'm cruising around the Atlantic, I'll be looking at these ideas and drawing a few sketches. Then when I come back to London, I'll work them up in my studio in Chelsea. And then hopefully I'll show them to the guys and see if they like what I've done. And then they are made into decals, like giant transfers, and applied to the car. And then when the car is finished, it's going to be raffled. The tickets are going to be only £2 each, and you'll be able to buy them at the various grounds and so forth. And when the money is finally collected, that goes towards Teenage Cancer Trust, and with it they are going to set up separate units for teenagers. Teenagers, when they have cancer, are often mixed in with all the elderly and the old. And this is just somewhere where they can have their own unit and can be completely separate from the older people.
It's a very worthy cause. We will watch this space. Thanks, Gerald.
Pleasure.